All right, Sunrise on the Reaping. This is one book I haven't read. I think it's about the origin of the games. Let's find out. Cans on. Huh? Excuse me?
Welcome, Panem, to the glorious reaping of District 12.
Yo, alright. We're going full plastic, huh?
Twice the number of tributes. Twice the glory. It's time for the second quarter quell.
I really like this trailer setup, actually.
Let the 50th Hunger Games begin!
Oh, okay, so... a new era. So I guess it's not a new era of the games. This is not the OG. Yo, alright. We got some actors in this one.
I think these games are going to be different.
November 20th, 2026. So I guess we're focusing on, from the looks of it, maybe Abernathy? That's interesting. I want to know how you feel about Hunger Games before I talk about this a little bit more, because it's been going on for a while now. And the question is, are you still here for Hunger Games? Are you new to the Hunger Games? That could be possible at this point. I will say I read Songbirds and Snakes and it was quite good. I did enjoy my time reading that book. And then I saw the movie and there were parts of the movie that I really liked, but I feel like they missed elements of the book that really create the feelings that you have when you read it. So there's just stuff that they left out in terms of Snow's story that I thought was more important to understanding kind of where he's coming from. So the characters felt a little bit more flat. Even though I thought all the acting was really good, it was kind of just the way that they decided to tell the story. And it's obviously difficult when you have a book where you're in someone's head, because there's so much inner monologue that's missing. So I don't know for this one how the approach is to the story. I'm assuming it's kind of similar, which makes me nervous about reading the books before. But I will say, for every Hunger Games I've watched, I've read the book first. So now I don't know if I should read the book first or not. I don't know if it's going to ruin it, because I don't want it to be like Songbirds and Snakes, and then I'm just like, oh, you don't understand. In the book, it's so much better. I also got a lot of weird feedback from people in some of my comments when I did reviews for the previous movie, which if you missed any of that, you can check it over on my main channel. We'll put a link somewhere here to that if you want to check out my review for the previous Hunger Games movie. Maybe I gotta go back and do some reviews for the other stuff and maybe react to the original Hunger Games trailers. That could be fun. The thing is I talked about the book and people did not seem to enjoy my discussion of the book. At least some people were very like, you can't compare it to the books. And I was just like, literally this would not exist as a franchise if not for the books. So I think we can compare it to the books. It's also okay though when people make different choices. It's just about whether or not the story sings and is it good. And I just feel like with Songbirds and Snakes, there were missed opportunities to make the story better based on what I read in the book. So it was also just disappointing because I know how good that story can be, and I was a little disappointed. I was a little let down by it. I will say I do really like the looks of this trailer. I like the way it's formatted. I like that we have all these new competitors. So the 50th Hunger Games is like, it's still a prequel to the original series, but we're not as far back as we were with Songbirds and Snakes, I believe. 24 years before the start of the trilogy. And Songbirds and Snakes is like, I don't know, the 8th game or something like that. What Hunger Games is it? What number are we on? We on like 2? 64 years before the original trilogy. Dang. So we're looking at the 10th Hunger Games now versus the 50th, versus if you go to the original trilogy and the original films, that's the furthest that we go. The end, basically, of the Hunger Games with how that all goes. Spoilers, I guess. Spoilers for a movie that's very old now. I don't think anyone will have it spoiled. Surprise, the Hunger Games do end up being defeated in the end. The Hunger Games was really the friends we made along the way. Anyways, I think this looks pretty cool. I'm intrigued by it. I am intrigued. Maybe I'll read the book. Oh, dang it. I don't know. Let me know what you think and how this looks in comparison to the original. And what are your thoughts on this trailer? Is this something you want? What do you want? Tell me. Tell me in the comments. After all, Christmas is coming. That's all I have for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. And until next time, as always, stay nerdy, everybody. Bye. And if you like when I react to trailers like this, you should check this trailer out. Pretty good.